this abbreviation, TTT? What's the meaning of T?
Test.
Test.
Teaching. Test.
Excellent. Thank you.
Test.
Okay.
Teaching.
Yeah. Test. Teaching. Test. Test. Teaching. Test. So the first thing will come to your mind immediately that when you come to teach a lesson, you will give tests for your students to test their knowledge, if they know this information or not. Then you will teach the lesson. You will start to see the gaps that they have. You will deliver the information. Then at the end, you will do another test. So why at the end I have to do another test?
Make sure that they understand or not.
Excellent, yes, to see if they understood the lesson or not. You know, some of the teachers used to ask the students after they finished the lesson, did you understand? Any questions? I will not discuss a lot in this method, but we can practice that now. I will give you a lesson. I will consider that you are my students, and I'm proud to be your teacher, okay? And I'm sure some of you maybe know this method, but let's practice together, okay? So, our lesson today, actually this lesson for the intermediate level of English, yeah, students who have intermediate level of English, okay? This lesson is about adjectives, okay? But before we start, I want to do something that I brought something from home, from my house, which I really like, okay? It's an object. So I need you to guess, what is this object that I like and I had to bring it with me today to show it to you? What do you think? Something from home, from my house. Sir? Yes?
I mean, it's the lesson you're gonna give it to us right now.
Yeah, but forget about this now. This is the title that I will discuss, but give us the hints for this object. It's something comfortable. It's something streamlined that I feel relaxed when I use it. So, sorry? No. Something weird you will not expect it.
Is it food?
No.
Okay, something you wear, maybe a shoe.
No, not comfortable at all. I had to wear it today just for the workshop. I don't like to wear high heels.
Doesn't make sound.
No.
A pillow or cushion.
I will show it to you. Okay? This chair. Okay, I like it so much because it's comfortable. As I said, I feel relaxed when I sit on this chair and I
With that particular chair?
Yeah, I stole it, yes, from Seattle. Okay. So now I need you to think of an object that you like the most and it's in your home or your house and you wish to tell me what is this object. Then I will start to elicit the answers. I need you to think why you like it.
Portable. Portable.
Whatever the reason, it's up to you. Maybe you are someone who likes the noise. No, I need you to think of an object in your house that you like. Okay? Any object. Ready? Miss Ines.
My blanket.
Why?
Cozy.
What's second here?
Can you raise your voice?
My blanket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cozy. I want to look nice. So,
Okay.
I love it.
You remind me of good things. Dr. Meher.
I love TV.
Why?
Why? Especially I follow the news channels.
Okay.
I prefer to follow the world news.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
My cup.
Wow.
Where I drink my tea and my coffee and such.
Okay, that's nice. Mr. Musamuddin. Yeah. What's the object that you like the most?
My pillow.
Sorry?
My pillow.
Okay. But you're not lazy.
Cereal.
No, it's all the place I make up.
I'm saving money for the school. Okay, but I will give it to some of you, and for the rest, I will show the questions on the board. For the ones that I will give you the test, I will give you pencils. Okay, see how generous I am to answer the questions. Okay, it's true or false questions. It consists of 9 points. Just you will need to read the word or the adjective, and there is meaning, not definition, but meaning of the word, and I need you to put true or false. Is it fill in the gap question? Is it fill in the gap question? No. So which kind of question is this? Should you answer in pairs or individually? Individually. Okay. Let's start. Okay. Are you ready? Let's check the answers together. Okay. I will elicit the answers from you. And for the rest, did you read it from here? You have an idea of the questions? Okay. So let's go for the first one. I have them here. This is my lesson plan. Okay. So elegant, showing style or good design. True or false? True. Okay. Functional, non-practical, not useful. Okay. Handmade, made by machine. Excellent. Innovative, introducing or using new ideas.
Yes.
True. Up to date is the opposite of retro, means old-fashioned. Okay. Mass-produced is made in large numbers by machine in a factory.
Yes.
Yes. Streamlined, okay, not smooth, and has sharp edge and random shape. Stylish, fashionable and attractive. True. Futuristic, having or involving very modern technology or design. Yes. Okay. I've noticed when I went to take notes here in my small notebook that there are 4 words that they were the most difficult for some of you and they didn't know it very well. So let's start with the first word, okay? Innovative. Innovative, okay? Let's guess the meaning together, and I will not translate in another language, and I will not mime, but I will ask you 2 questions, and from the questions you will understand the meaning of this word, okay? So, innovative. Is it a description for something old?
No.
No, okay? Is it an adjective for something with new ideas? Yes. So innovative is not something old, but this is something with new ideas. So do you have an idea of the meaning now, innovative? To make sure that you understand it, I will give you an example. Then I will ask you to give me some examples, okay? My example is, there will be a prize for the most innovative design. For the most innovative design, okay? There will be a prize for the most innovative design. Can you take 1 minute or less to think of example for the word innovative? I think we're ready.
Nuclear bomb.
Because we're chemistry at least. So, Mr. Hisham, can you give me an example for this word innovative?
It's coming from innovation.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't think of any idea right now because it is precise.
Okay. Who can help? Who can give me an example? Yes.
Not really sure, but I think some of us here as staff can be innovative and have new ideas and share them with the principal.
Okay. Who else can give me an example? Yes.
Like an iPhone, its design is unique and innovative. And
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Nice example. Yes.
I think an example is German will make most innovative cars.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So,
What she said?
can you repeat it, please?
German
German.
will make most innovative cars in the world.
Okay, that's great. So all of us now know the meaning of innovative. but let's make sure that all of us can pronounce it the right way, okay? So just listen to me. I will repeat it 3 times, and I don't want to hear any voice, okay? Please. Innovative. 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 Now this is your turn. Together.
Innovative. Innovative. Innovative.
Now I will choose some of you. Okay. Okay. Khadija. Innovative. Just repeat it. Just say. Innovative. Okay. Okay. Nariman. Innovative. Okay. Now I will write it on the board. Can you see my handwriting? Innovative. Okay. Where is the stress? Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sometimes, I don't know if it's British, but sometimes we pronounce it innovative.
Oh,
I guess I don't know if it depends on where you come
Exactly.
from. Exactly.
Yeah, this is an
And so
point.
there might be different
Yes.
pronunciations.
Excellent point. Yes.
English
Thank
or
you.
American?
Okay. What is the stress in this word? When I come to the stress, I will innovative. Innovative. Where's the stress? Excellent. So I will put circle here, or let's do it with the red color. And this circle means what? The stress. What is the importance of the stress? Yeah, it will help us in pronounce the word. Exactly. Thank you. Okay. Now the second word that wasn't easy. Okay. Let's assume that. Mass produced. Mass produced. Okay. So I will ask some questions to know the meaning. Is it produced as one piece? No. Is it produced in large numbers?
Yes.
Yes. Is it produced in the factories?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I will give you examples, then I will take examples from you. We can buy mass-produced products from the factory to save money. Okay? Again? Again. We can use the stress.
That is.
R. Excellent. Just to save time, if you have the questions in the back, okay, I need you to write the words to make sure that we know the spelling, and I will come to monitor. Have you finished? Okay. Because you're excellent teachers, all of you could write it the right way. Mr. Nasiruddin, please. Ms. Nariman, please. Mr. Nasiruddin, please. I'm sorry, but because we don't have enough time. Okay, because you're excellent teachers, all of you could write it the right way, but if you are students, I'm sure you will find spelling mistakes. So as a teacher, you will come back here and will explain again how to write it and to make sure that they write the right spelling. You did a great job. Now I will go to the second test. We did test, teaching, test. Very quickly, we don't need to write it. I will ask you about 3 words, and you should give me the right adjective from what we covered today. Produced in large numbers. Excellent. Old-fashioned. Excellent. Made by hand. Handmade. Excellent. Okay, because you did an amazing job today, I will give some of you invitation. Okay, to come for my furniture exhibition. I'm sure I will start with my friend. Who else? Different people. You are my friends. All of you are my friends, to be honest. Okay. Who didn't participate with me? Miss Huda, you're so quiet today. Who else? Mr. Ahmed. I'm forcing you today. I want to Okay, Okay, guys, here we have 2 exhibitions. Let's imagine that. Here we have one, okay? And here beside me in front, I have the other one, okay? It includes 4 designs for chairs. Okay? The ones who have the invitation, I need you to come into 2 groups. One of them will go there, and the other group will come here. Quickly, I need you to have a look and to choose the best design that you like. If you have the invitation, yeah, just write the number of the chair that you like, and then you will tell me why. The number. The number. You can please finish and go back to your seat. Keep it with you. Yeah. Okay? Can you please listen to me? Okay, now the people who came to see my exhibition, I wish you like it. I need you to write, I think you already wrote the number of the chair that you like the most. I need you to discuss with a partner why did you choose this design, and I wish you can use one of the adjectives or even more from the adjectives that we learned today, okay? Like you can discuss with Ms. Tanya or with Ms. Action, Mr. Mahdi, you can discuss, okay? I will give you just 2 minutes to discuss. Yeah. Please. In there.
I think that number 3 is normative. It has a new fashionable colors.
Has fashionable color?
Yes.
Okay.
He can move and the others cannot move.
Okay. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Who else?
Well, also I selected number 3 just because of the first of all is the fashion.
Okay, fashionable.
Fashionable,
Okay.
as well. Also, it's easy to move. Okay, easy to move, and I think also is
Comfortable.
yes. What is it?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Yes.
Comfortable, yeah. Yeah, because you
Doesn't sound.
okay. I will show you the shapes that they show here. This is number 1. Okay. And just to know what are they talking about. This is number 2. And this is number 3.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. And this is number 4.
Adjustable as well.
Yeah. So who else? Who took invitation? Miss Huda.
I choose number 1 because it's better and I can keep it. It looks cozy and I don't know.
Number 1, you said?
Number 1.
Okay. And is it retro or innovative?
I said it's retro.
Okay, thank you. Who else? Who took invitation? Miss
What is
Nariman.
number 1? What is number 1?
Number 1, I will show it to you. This one. Yes, Miss Nariman.
Number 1,
No, we don't need to use old thing. We've learned today a new word. Retro. It's retro. Say. It is? Retro. Repeat it. Retro. Thank you. Okay, that's amazing. Who else? In the back, yes. Share number 3, okay, why?
Yeah, because it's comfortable, and if you sit on a chair, that means you're going to sit for a long time. It needs to be comfortable.
Is it streamlined? Is it streamlined? No? Okay, thank you. Mr. Latif. Number 4, yeah, I like it too. Why?
It's comfortable, it's innovative.
Okay.
Not saying that.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Mr. Latif. We finished our workshop about TTT, test, teach, test. Thank you so much. And I will go so fast, in 15 minutes or less, to how to write a lesson plan. This is my lesson plan for this workshop. I spent, I think, 30 minutes. And I wrote it, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. This is called the detailed lesson plan. Don't worry, I will not ask you to do this with us here in CL, but this is the detailed lesson plan that you write everything with the timing. I wish I have, or I think I have a template just to show you how we use the detailed lesson plan. In the detailed lesson plan, as I said, we write everything in details. We write the topic, we write the timing for each kind of activity, the lead-in. When I said in the beginning that I have something from my home and these things, it's called lead-in. So we should write it. We should write the questions we will say. We should write what we will expect to hear from the students. And we should write even the problems that we might face and how to solve it. Sometimes if you will say a joke, you can write it as well. I'm serious, okay?
I thought you were going to write the headlines for any classes, or the headlines.
Yeah, this is our lesson plan in CL. I will show it to you.
It was going to take a long
Just
time.
take time to open.
No. The annual. No. It's very simple.
This is the detailed lesson plan just for your knowledge. I don't ask you to do it this way when you work with us in CL, but just to show you that I write my name, the level of my students, the length of the video, 45 minutes for example. This is all date when I got my CELTA, and the number of the students in class, the number of the session, these details. Then here we write the stages, stage aims, but like we start with the lead-in, we do test, whatever the steps we should write it here. The lesson procedure, like in the lead-in, for example, what should I do as a teacher? I will show them pictures of, okay? This is the details of what I should do. And the timing for every part of your lesson. And the interaction, okay? Is it teacher-students? Like I will ask you, all of you together, or I will ask all of you to repeat after me together? Or student to student, if I ask you to work in pairs, like after they finished here, I asked them to discuss together in pairs. So the kind of interaction here is student to student. Or student teacher. Like Nariman, for example, when she asked me something and I replied to her, it's student teacher, okay? But I don't need to go in details for this one. I will go directly to our lesson plan. At CL, we need you to prepare weekly lesson plan, which is so simple. This is our weekly lesson plan that you need to submit every Saturday, 4 p.m. as a deadline. Yes. So you will write your name. Is this you, Mr. Ahmed? This is your name?
Yeah.
See? So here you write your name, the subject like science, English, math. Week of beginning, the day. The week will start at that day. Grade, you're teaching grade 12 or grade 1 or KG. The days, every day, what will you get? If you have 3 videos per week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so you will fill only these 3 blocks, okay? If you have math and you have to teach every day, so you have to fill all the blocks. Lesson objective, Okay, why you will give this lesson? What is the objectives of this lesson? Maybe you want to participate in this, Miss Hannah?
Yeah, the layout's a little bit different from.
Okay.
But we can, yeah.
Okay. The discussion that you will have with your students, what is the objective of this discussion? Okay. The description of activity, you will do practical activity and you want to explain it, or you will do like exhibition and you will ask them to come to the board or to the wall and to see. You will explain it here in one sentence or two sentences.
I think have like in detail.
No details. Okay. Here the location. This lesson will be in the classroom or in the field or in the lab or the library. You will write the location. The material needed. You need to print out some pictures, or you will use practical things that you might ask the administrator to provide you with them. Like you need a sponge or scissor or whatever. The assessment, how will you assess your students after you finish your lesson? You will give them question number 6, page 20. Or you will distribute sheets from this resource and you write your resource. The books, units and pages. You will use the smart math book, for example, or you will use the advanced math book, or you will use another resource, Macmillan book, as extra resource. Because as we said this year, that we can use different resources. Ms. Hannah, yes.
I think that actually, in terms of that simplistic lesson plan, I think for like management and administration, that's great, so we can see they're on track. But for teachers themselves, doing the more detailed lesson plan will actually benefit you greatly, although it's going to take, it's more work and it's more time consuming. For you, it's a really good lead-in, especially the newly qualified teachers, because sometimes you freeze, you've got your class in front of you, you're anxious, nervous. If you have a detailed lesson plan, that's really going to help you. This is really so we can see that you're on track, that you're doing what you should be doing.
Exactly. Like what I did, what Ms. Hannah mentioned is like what I did. I did this for myself. I didn't show it to anyone, just for me to remind me. I'm a person and I'm human and I forget. Maybe I had to read some of the questions to remind me of the next step. I think you will need something like this for your lessons. Yes.
You know it says subject at the top. So does that mean for homeroom teachers, we have to do one for each subject or
Yes.
all in one?
Yes, but I will tell you how we used to do it last year and previous years. Because we have 3 classes, grade 2, for example, okay? You can work on math, if this is your point of strength, this subject, math. You can work on math, the other one will work on English, the third one on science, then you can share your lesson plan. So at the end you will find that you need to prepare maybe one. Okay? Any questions? When I gave you the questions and I told you, is it fill in the gap? What is this? Something called ICQ, instruction, checking, question. And instead of I tell you, this is true and false, then especially for lower elementary, then they will start to be messy and lost and they will not know what they have to do. You have to make sure that they understood the instructions, okay? If I told you, for example, work in pairs, then I have to ask you, will you work individually? They will say no, in pairs. So even the one who misunderstood you in the beginning, he will listen to other students and he will realize that he misunderstood. So this is called ICQ, instruction checking questions. There's something else called CCQ, concept checking questions. Like when I ask you at the end, what is the, see I need it. When I asked you produced in large numbers and you told me mass produced, I didn't ask you did you understand or do you remember? No, I asked you a question to see if you understood the lesson and if you memorized the adjectives, okay, by asking CCQ, okay, concept checking question. Now, do you have any questions? I wish you can share your ideas. We have 3 minutes. Maybe you want to add something? You have different ideas.
I have one question for you. What is the difference? You have wanted more details about what is the difference between lesson objectives and objective discussion.
I will give you an example, okay? Maybe my lesson for today. What is the lesson objective? to improve your speaking skills. Okay, when I ask you to see them to discuss, or when we discuss this, it will improve the speaking skills. But when I go to the objective discussion, like when I ask you to discuss with your partner or with me about these pictures and to use the words that we use today. So the objective from this activity, okay, this discussion is to learn the new adjectives. So the whole lesson has aim and the activities have different aims.
Okay, yes.
Okay?
But also sometimes
Mr. Ahmed. Okay? It was science lesson plan. He just wrote briefly. Okay? The lesson objective, the objective discussion. If you need a copy, just for your reference, I can give you a hard copy. Okay? Yes.
Yeah, what if the student didn't understand in that day? You said like in a Sunday and a Monday there's a different subject every day. So what they if you have maybe you repeat the
You can repeat the lesson, but in a different method. Yeah, for sure. Yes.
so the plan can maybe change or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Next week,
This is why
the plan you will change it.
Yeah, this is why at the end here we have what to do next time. You can write here that I had to repeat the lesson, and you can write notes for the academic head and to the administrator to know why there is a delay in the lesson plan. Okay, now it's 10:15. I finished my workshop, and this is what we call the time management that I always suffer with my teachers. You will suffer with some of the teachers. Hopefully this year we will not suffer with this one. The time management. You have to start on time and you have to finish on time. There is no delay. And you can't ask your students, there's no break till we finish 15 minutes. Please, no, okay? You have to finish on
And
time.
sometimes at 15 minutes, you want the teacher finish her.
Or to finish early and just to start watching your Facebook or to chat with someone or to call Miss Amira, come and you start to chat. It's not accepted, okay? Thank you so much. So much.
you. Thank you.
I wish it was
Thank you, Mr. Amazing workshop. Thank you.
Thank you.